Well, welcome back, everybody. She cares for others as a nurse for over 30 years while quietly fighting battles of her own. Now, after surviving domestic violence, she is stepping into her power and helping other women do the same through Black Women Business Owners magazine. So on this Motivational Monday, please welcome the founder herself, Kathy Marshall. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
I have to say, when I was reading your story, I was really touched by it, all that you do and all that you've overcome. So from pain into purpose, tell me a little bit about your story.
A little bit about my story is I was raised in a family where I saw some domestic violence. So I think that after going through therapy, that I learned that a lot of times what we don't heal, we attract in our own lives. So even though I didn't like some of the situations in my upbringing, I ended up attracting the same type of person into my life as an adult.
Yeah.
So, you know, going through therapy and healing and coming out of the divorce from a narcissist, 24-year marriage.
Oh, no.
I just had to go back and take it back to the childhood and learn from that. So that was my background. So I ended up attracting someone that was not a caring person.
Can I just tell you how proud I am of you, though, for breaking the cycle?
Thank you so much.
Because it's hard to break, and if that's what you're used to, that's really difficult.
It's very hard. It's been a long journey. Like I said, about 1.5 years, I had to do therapy, with therapy and God, and just learning to love myself. I just remember some key things that my therapist said to me, and one of the things she said is that you need to start doing for yourself what you're doing for others, because I'm always a person that was giving, taking care of people and all this, and not pouring into my cup. And I was basically pouring from an empty cup. And she said, I think you need to get to know Kathy. I think you're like her.
Whoa.
Yes, it was very powerful.
I got shivers.
I've cried many tears just listening to that, because a lot of times we don't pour into ourselves, we don't know ourselves, and then we go into another relationship, and now you're pouring into that person. So going on the self-love journey for 1.5 years, I ended up coming out. I wrote an Amazon best-selling book. It's titled Ladies Love Yourselves First, That's Happiness. Then I went on and started the I Love Me clothing line, because you have to do self-love. You know, love yourself before you can give it to anybody else. And then just last year, I started this magazine to help promote not just women, but Black women, because a lot of times we don't get the eyes and the ears on our businesses and things to help us shine. So it's just women all over that have stories and businesses that they've started from scratch, little to no money. And so that's what it's about.
This is incredible. You are incredible. So tell me a little bit about the magazine.
So the magazine, this is our latest issue here. We have Monyetta Shaw. She is the singer Ne-Yo's ex-wife.
Oh.
She's gracing our cover now. She's also a breast cancer survivor. Mother of 2. So she has her story in there about that. So just giving a little bit of inspiration to women and encouragement to keep going.
And I think you look at the cover, and I think this just is so symbolic, and you see someone, but they may look good in a picture, but you don't know what we're going through behind the scenes.
Nobody knows anybody's story. And a lot of people, me being a registered nurse and seeing people for 30 years, most people, you can't tell what they're going through by looking on the outside, medically or emotionally or anything. And you'll be surprised if you sit down and talk to somebody about their stories.
And that's what you're doing, and now you're supporting and elevating other women.
Yes.
What does that feel like?
It's indescribable. Just giving, you know, I have a giving heart, a compassionate heart. That's why I became a nurse, but just listening to people and trying to pour into people to help them live their life. That's what one of my purposes, I think, is just to bring it out of somebody else. So I get a lot of grace and honor doing that.
I love that. Now, if we know somebody that should be featured, or if we know somebody who has a business, or you are a business owner, how do you go about being in the magazine?
One of the things you can do is go to our website, is bwbodmag.com, or you can go to our Instagram at bwbodmag.com. We have all of our links there. And then not just Black women in this magazine, we have people of all cultures, because a lot of people would sponsor ads.
Okay.
They help sponsor us, so anyone can be in that. But it's just the bulk of it is just featuring and highlighting Black women business owners. But we have so many different companies that help us and sponsor our ads that are in there as well.
Now, your therapist said you should meet Kathy, you'd like her.
Yes.
What do you like about Kathy now?
Oh my gosh, I love Kathy.
I love that.
I love myself, because I feel like, you know, when we live our purpose, that's actually what God wants us to do, and that's our footprint that no one can take away. When you talk about legacies and leaving something behind, the most important thing you can leave behind is your legacy. And I'll tell you this, I took care of a patient one time out of many patients, and he was struggling with cancer, and they had given him 1 month to live. And he was saying to me as I went to his home and took care of him, he said, one of the things that I would like to change if I could is let people know who I am. He said, I lived my whole life trying to please everybody and do things for other people, and there are some things about me nobody ever got to know. And it really touched me, because it said that this man is near the end of his life,
Right.
and nobody really got to know who he was.
That makes me cry. Yeah.
Oh my God, it is. So those type of things, hearing those throughout my career and seeing people struggle and overcome things has empowered me to live my purpose.
I love that. To everybody out there, especially finding themselves in,
Yes.
you know, a situation that they need to get out of, what would you
Yes.
tell them?
I would tell them to never give up hope, never give up, because you're almost at the brink of what you need when people want to give up. If you can just hang in there a little bit longer, the next hour, the next day, the next week, a lot of times things have turned around for people. So don't give up. Just give yourself grace, allow yourself the opportunity to get to know yourself, and surround yourself with like-minded, loving, caring people. So that's what I have in my village today. I have loving, caring people who hold my heart gently like I hold theirs.
You're just a beautiful person.
Thank you.
I mean, you really touched me. I interview
Thank
a lot
you.
of people, but your
Thank you.
story is really beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Again, we want to support you. Tell everybody where we can go to follow you and all of your ventures, too.
Yes. Go to Instagram. All my social media is at BWBODMag, and then our website is bwbodmag.com.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm motivated, and I want to look in the mirror, and I think we all should, and say, do you know the person?
Yes.
Do you love the person you are looking at in the mirror? So
Yes.
thank you, Kathy, for
Thank
sharing
you
your
for
truth.
having